Hey there, it's Sarah Bailey. Today I want to talk to you about how to qualify prospects for your network marketing business. Not only how to qualify them, but why to qualify them, because you don't want to waste your time with unqualified prospects. Every single minute that you spend talking to the wrong person is another minute that you're not spending with family or loved ones or doing things that you'd rather be doing. Now, you might be at a point in your business that you don't have many people on your team and you want anybody on your team. You'd be happy just to get anybody. You'd be happy to get a fly on the wall. I know how that is because I've been there too, but you really have to guard yourself against getting the wrong people in your business. And I'll give you an example, a personal experience that I had. You don't want mean people on your team because mean people, look, if you got somebody on your team who's not qualified, you dragged them into the business, and they're really negative type of people. Let's say you have a group call with your team and everybody's on the call, they're contributing what they're contributing, and you have somebody who's a mean person, negative person, an angry person. That person can just become toxic to that whole group and make the whole group miserable, and you don't want that. So here's a personal example. A few years ago, when I first started building my business, I was at a doctor's office, and this doctor is a friend of mine, and we were talking about network marketing, and she mentioned this person who had been part of her team, and he was a miserable human being. He was angry all the time, and he had left that business. And so I said I wanted to talk to him, and she's like, "You're crazy, but if you want to talk to him, fine, here's his number." So she gave me his name and number. I called him up, and he did have a little bit of a bad attitude, but I was desperate because I had talked to over 100 people probably, and I only had a few people on my team. So I was scratching for just anybody to join my team. So I called him up. He was a little angry, but whatever. So I kept talking to him. And then I got him on a three-way call with my upline, and he ended up yelling at her, screaming at her, and hanging up on us. I couldn't believe it. So thankfully, he never ended up joining our business, and I'm so thankful because think of how toxic that would be to have somebody like that in business. So you really have to be careful when you talk to somebody. So when you qualify people, you're going to go through a series of questions, and I'll do another blog post on that and like specifically what questions to ask a prospect to qualify them. But these are questions you want to ask yourself as you're talking to somebody. So as you're going through a list of questions with them, you want to be asking yourself these questions. One of them, what kind of an attitude does this person have? What's their way of thinking? Are they positive? Are they negative? What are they like? Okay. What about money? Do they have enough money to even join your team? And it's not just the money to get started in business, but do they have the money for the monthly costs? Like, you don't want somebody who's dead broke joining your business because it's going to be a big struggle for them. You'd rather focus on people who do have some money that they can invest into their business. So it's attitude, also their motivation, their drive. Are they a real motivated person? Do they have the drive to move forward and to really build a business? You don't want somebody who's really lazy or has no motivation. What about their personality? Do they have a fun personality, outgoing? Are they a deadbeat? Are they just dragging their feet through the mud? What is it like? What is their personality like? And can you imagine them being part of your team? So do they have the personality that would match and work well with other people in your business? How about that? What about time? Does this person have time for the business? Are they willing to make the time to be on your team and to grow a business? Because you don't want to waste time training somebody who is not going to put any time and effort into it, okay? And then finally, you got to ask yourself, is this person supportive of network marketing or the MLM industry? Are they asking you questions about the pyramid? Like, is this a pyramid scheme? If they're negative about the whole industry, then just forget it. You have millions of people you can talk to. It is not your role to convert people from a negative mindset about network marketing to one that's a positive mindset, okay? Just don't even bother. Just go find other people to talk to, okay? When you start to become much more particular about who you're letting onto your team and you learn how to start saying no to people, you will find it's easier to prospect them. You're going to find more people joining your team because you're going to have more posture, more confidence, and you're going to take a better stand. And by doing so, you're going to become more attractive as a leader and more people are going to want to follow you. So hope this information has been helpful. Please leave a comment below. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me directly. You can find me on my blog at www.sarahdbailey.com or on YouTube at Sarah Bailey Marketing, and I'll leave the contact information below if you'd like to reach out to me by email or phone. Have an awesome, super fantastic day. Here's to your success.